Amazing. So I'm going to go back into my chair. And again, this is the same thing as Tuesday. And for those of you who weren't here on Tuesday, I'm going to be performing these exercises while sitting down in a chair, but I will be giving modifications if you want to be performing this standing up. Please remember, if you are doing this while standing, to have a stable surface next to you, whether that be a chair or a table, but just something to hold on to if you ever need. And again, we're in our proper footwear or your bare foot. And have a water bottle next to you. We're going to start off with our warm up. So if we're sitting down, our feet are going to be planted into the ground, both hip width apart. We're going to sit up straight and we're going to start off with some deep breaths, and we're going to bring our arms up over our head. So I want everybody to take a nice breath in, reach your arms up over our head, exhale through pursed lips, bringing those arms down by our side. And again, inhale, reach those arms up, exhale, lower. Awesome job. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. And you can bend at your waist to help get air out of your lungs as you exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale that breath. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms by our sides. And once more. Purse those lips as we exhale. Good work, team. Now we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So shake out those arms. And we're just going to bring our shoulders up to our ears and down. Keep your back straight and keep your shoulder blades back, but we're just getting some movement in our shoulders here and our arms. Exhale as you lower those shoulders. Inhale as you bring them up. Good work, everyone. Keep your back nice and straight. We want to have a little space between our back and the back of the chair, so we're engaging our core. Two more shoulder shrugs. Up, inhale. Exhale, lower. Exhale, good job, team. Now we're going to clasp our hands together. So have your hands just together like this, and we're going to make some small rotations with our wrists. These are called wrist rotations. Have your hands near your chest and your elbows are in. Again, keep our shoulders down and away from our ears. So we don't want our shoulders bunched up like this. We want them relaxed. And we're focusing on getting movement in our wrists. You can change up the direction. Focusing on our breathing all the time. Good work, everyone. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go into arm rotation. 3, 2, 1. So we can pause our wrist rotation. Now we're going to bring our arms out at shoulder height, stretch them to the other side of the room, and make small rotations with our arms. Good work, everyone. You should feel your core being activated because we want to keep our body stationary. We just want to move at our arms. Just be going at a steady pace. This is just our warm up. We're focusing on getting our body moving and warming up our muscles. And let's switch directions. Good work, everyone. And if you're performing this while standing, make sure that you have a proper stance. So you are standing hip width apart and your feet are planted into the ground. Okay, let's lower those arms. Give them a shake. Now we're going to do body twists and leg extensions. So I want you to cross your arms on your chest, your opposite hand to the opposite shoulder, and then we're going to twist our body to the right, and we're going to extend our right knee. Come back to center, twist to the left, extend your left knee. So we're kicking our leg out, same side leg as where we're turning. Good work, team. You can exhale as you twist. Inhale as you come back to center. Focus on your rhythm here. Again, this is just our warm up, so we're not focusing on speed. We're wanting to do the proper movement. So feel that twist in your core. You're moving your whole upper body, extend the same side leg out in front of you. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, center. Exhale and kick, center. Few more. Last one, exhale, twist and kick, and back to center. Good work, everyone. Now we're going to do some knee to chest exercise. So I want us to put our hands over our right knee so we can intertwine our fingers, put over our right knee, and we're going to bring our knee up towards our chest, wherever it feels comfortable, and lower. Doing the same thing with our left side, bring that knee up, lower. So we are going to be focusing on moving this with your knee, but you have your arms there for more support. If you are doing this standing, I just want you to focus on bringing your knee up high. So bring it up to about waist height and hold onto your stable surface with your hands. That's going to help with balance. Good work, everyone. So we're just getting some movement in our hips, and we're activating our quadricep muscles, as well as our glutes and our hamstrings as we hold our legs there near our chest. We're just alternating. Make sure you have your hands on your knees to assist. Let's do 2 more. Good work, team. Okay, to end off this warm up, we're going to do some toe taps. So I want us to tap our toe out in front of us, right toe, and then right heel, bring it back. Now, left foot, we're tapping our left toes, left heel, bring it back. Now let's repeat this pattern. We want to go at a steady pace. So we're going toe, heel, back, toe, heel, back. So we're warming up our ankles here. Toe, heel, back. Good work. And if we want to get a little crazy, if you're doing this while sitting down, we can do it at the same time. So both toes, both heels, bring it back. Toes, heels, back. But if you're doing the standing, just focus on 1 foot at a time. Hold on to the sides of your chair. And again, you're always engaging your core as you're performing these. Toes, heels, back.
I think this is good. I think this is good.
Good work, everyone. Toes, heels, back. 2 more.
Yeah, you might make it better.
And rest. Good work, team. Okay, that completes our warm-up. You can grab a drink of water and we're going to get started into our cardio. So I mentioned that we're going to need a towel or a sweater. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. We're going to be using this first thing so everybody can know what I'm talking about first off. So our cardio session for this round, we're going to be doing 2 different cardio exercises. We're going to work for 45 seconds for one exercise, jump into the second exercise for 45 seconds, then have a 30-second break. And then we're going to repeat that 3 times. So we're doing 2 exercises. Our first exercise is called a towel shake. So we're going to be taking our towel, you're gonna hold on to it with both hands. We're gonna pretend that we're just shaking it out in the air. We're getting all the sand off of our beach towel, and we wanna try and flick it back towards us. So we're flicking with our wrist, and we're also activating our shoulders, our back muscles, our triceps. Good work, team. I'm getting you ready for when you go to the beach and you have to get that sand off of your towel. Good job. You can bring it up to chest height and then flick it back towards you. Focus on our breathing. 10 more seconds. Switch from one side to the other. Good work, everyone. And in 3, 2, 1, let's rest. We can lower that towel to the ground. And now we're gonna focus on our lower body for this next exercise. So I want us to be holding onto the sides of our chair. We're going to be tapping both of our feet out, bring it in, tap our feet forward, bring it in. If you're standing, I want you to focus on stepping out and in, stepping forward, and going back to center. So again, we're going out, in, forward, in, out, in, forward, in. If you're doing this sitting and this is too challenging to do both feet at a time, focus on stepping. And focus on your breathing. We're working at around a 3 on the dyspnea scale. So that's about a moderate intensity. So you're welcome to pick up the pace or slow it down. Everybody's pace is going to be a little bit different to meet that intensity. So again, we're going forward, go back in, out, go back in. 3 more seconds. Let's finish it off, forward, forward, and back to center. Good work, everyone. We have our 30-second rest. Grab a drink of water, practice our recovery breathing. So you can have your hands on your thighs, or you can have your forearms on your thighs. We're bending forward, keep that chest up. So we keep our chest up so that we have our neck and our back are aligned and we're not hunched over, because that's going to restrict our breathing. Focus on pursed lip breathing here. If you want to do an active rest during this exercise, but we're still going to focus just on our toe tap. We're going to go toe and heel, bring it back, toe and heel. So that's going to be our active rest for this exercise session. Okay, we're about to get into our second round. So everybody grab their towel. Awesome, and let's go into our towel shake. So again, we are going to be flicking our towel up and towards us. And switch the direction, so let's all go to the right, come to center, and to the left. To center, to the right, so we can feel our core being activated as well. We're challenging our oblique muscles, which are the side muscles of our core. Good job, team. Twist those wrists and bring your elbows back to center as you lower that towel. Focus on our breathing. Pick up the pace if you need to, or slow it down. Good job, everyone. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go back into our toe tap. 1 more towel shake. Perfect. Let's lower our towel to the ground. Hold on to the sides of your chair if you're sitting. Hold on to your stable surface if you're standing. And we're going out, in, forward, in, out, in, forward, in. Good work, team. Remember, we want our back to not be on the back of our chair. There should be that space. And that's going to encourage us to activate our core muscles because we're trying to keep our upper body as stationary as possible. We just want to see our legs moving. If you're standing, focus on stepping in and out. And to modify this exercise to make it less intense, even if you're sitting, focus on stepping in and out. Good job, everyone. Push for 5 more seconds, and then we have our 30-second rest. Okay, last one, out, in, and let's lower our feet to the ground. Take a rest, focus on our breathing, purse slip breathing, grab a drink of water. Again, you can lean forward at your waist, keep your chest up, and focus on getting that air in and out of your lungs. This is the time where we're bringing down our heart rate, we're bringing down our breathing rate, and we're giving our body a chance to give it a little bit of a rest. Again, if you are wanting to keep going, you're welcome to do some toe and heel taps. So just 1 foot at a time, just at a very light intensity. It's just to keep your muscles going. But you don't have to do this. You can just take the moment to relax and focus on your breathing. 5 more seconds of our rest. It goes by pretty quick. This is going to be our last set for this cardio. So let's grab our towel. Good work. Feet are planted on the ground. We're nice and sturdy. And now we're going to flick and bring it back towards us. Let's go to the right, to center, to the left, center, to the right. Got it, team. So we're just going from side to side, keeping that core engaged. Bring your elbows back and flick your wrist so the towel comes down. We can focus on exhaling as we flick that towel towards us. Good work, everyone. A few more seconds, and we'll end off this cardio round with our toe tap. Last shake and rest. Towel to the ground, hold onto the sides of your chair or your stable surface. Brace that core, and we're going out, in, forward, in. Good work, team. We can also be stepping out 1 foot at a time. And then after this, we will have a minute rest before we get into our second cardio round. Good job, everyone. Bring it in, forward, in, out. 5 more seconds. Out, in, forward, in, out, in, rest. Good job, team. How are we feeling? I see some thumbs up. Awesome. So grab a drink of water, get into your recovery breathing. Let's just focus on taking a rest. Again, if you really want to do an active rest, you're welcome to do our toe and heel tap. We're going to be focusing on just bringing down that breathing rate and that heart rate. Our next cardio round is going to be similar. So we're going to be working for 45 seconds. We're doing 2 exercises. These exercises are called wood choppers. If anybody's ever heard of those before, it might sound a little weird. but it is a nice whole body movement. So I'm just going to demonstrate what it looks like, and then we'll get into it. So we're going to start off going with our right side. So we're going to have our hands together. You can put one hand over a fist. You're going to reach up to the right, and we're going to keep our arms straight, and we're going to swing down to the left side as if we have an axe in our hands and we're chopping some wood at an angle. So we're wanting to engage our core, bring it up, and swing down. Okay, see, we're all moving. That's awesome. So we're focusing again on the right side. Bring it up, swing down, up, exhale, swing it down to the left. Keep those arms straight. Good work, everyone. Up and swing. Exhale as we lower those arms. Inhale as we come back up. Keep those feet planted on the ground. We want to focus on our upper body here. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to switch to our left side. Up, exhale, lower. Good work, team. Give your arms a shake. And now we're going to do our left side. So same thing, we are going to have our one hand just going over our fist of the other hand. Keep those elbows extended up to our left. And now we're going to swing down to the right. Inhale up, exhale, swing down. Up, down. Our head wants to follow our hands. So we're watching our hands as we do this exercise. And swing up and down. Good work, everyone. So we can feel this in our core. We can also feel this in our arms. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swing to the right. You got it, team. 5 more seconds. Let's try for 2 more. Last one, up and swing. Good work, everyone. Give those arms a shake. We're on our rest period. Grab a drink of water. Practice your recovery breathing, hands on your thighs, leaning forward, chest is up. How was that exercise for everyone?
No, thanks. I'll go get one. Yeah, I cooked it.
Okay, team. Few more seconds of our rest. Focus on our pursed lip breathing. So 5 more seconds, and then we're going to go back into our second set of the wood choppers. And we're again starting with our right hand side. So let's get into it. We have our hands together, elbows extended, reach up to the right. Inhale, exhale, swing down to the left. Up to the right, and exhale down. Good work, everyone. Again, we're working at that 3 on the breathlessness scale. So try to gauge your speed to meet that 3. Inhale up, exhale, cross down. Good job, everyone. Keep those elbows extended. Try to keep those feet planted on the ground. Good work. It looks really good on my end from what I can see. So keep it up. 5 more seconds. Let's push for 2 more. Swing down, up, exhale down. Shake out those arms. Now we're going to go into our left hand side. Again, Put those hands together, extend your elbows up to the left. Exhale to the right. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. Good job, team. Inhale, exhale. Up and twist down. Good work, everyone. Down to the right, up to the left, and push for one more, swing down and rest. Good work, team. Shake out those arms. Again, if we're feeling an active rest, you can do toe, heel, back, toe, heel, back, or you can just take this time, focus on your breathing, grab a drink of water, bring down that heart rate. We have one more set of our wood choppers, and then we're going to be doing 2 more cardio exercises, and then we have our strength training coming up. Few more seconds of our rest. Okay, team. If we are all ready, if you need a longer rest, you're welcome to take that time for yourself. The rest of us, we can go back into it. So again, hands together, extend those elbows up to the right, swing down to the left, up and swing. Good work, everyone. Inhale, exhale, up and down. Good job. It's probably a little easy, at least for me. I can feel my bum trying to come up off of my chair. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping my legs on the ground and we're moving at your upper body. Twist to the ground, up, down, and rest. Let's go right into the left side. Now we have our arms up to the left, swing down to the right. Up to the left, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good work, everyone. Bring those arms up and swing them down. Awesome job. So 15 more seconds. Then we have a minute rest and we'll do 2 more new exercises. Bring it up. Exhale, swing down. 1 more. Up, down, rest. Again, shake out your arms, roll out your shoulders. Awesome job. Grab a drink of water. How are we feeling? I see some thumbs up. Awesome. If anybody has any questions, just please shout out in the, if you feel comfortable to speak, then we can take some time to address the questions.
Are we supposed to be moving our bodies when we're doing those arm swings?
Moving, sorry, can you repeat that?
You're like twisting your body, or?
Yes, exactly. So sorry, I should have explained that a little bit better. So we want to feel our core twisting. So we're keeping our lower body planted, but you can feel your core twisting from the right when we're going from our right to the left. And then same thing from the left to the right, but it's not that much of a movement. So it's just to feel those oblique muscles activating, and that's what's going to cause you to do that twist down.
Okay.
Perfect. So our next two exercises, same thing. We're going to be working for 45 seconds. We're going to start off with a fun run. So we're just going to do our marching, but we're going to bring our arms up like this. So we're doing our opposite arm is raising to the knee that's raising up, and we're extending that arm all the way. So we can all be working now. We're working for 45 seconds. So bring that left knee up, extend that right arm in front of us. Good work. And if you are doing this while standing, make sure you're holding onto a stable surface with that arm that isn't moving. Okay, and if we want a little bit more of a challenge, let's go same side, bring that same side knee and arm up. So left knee, left arm, right knee, right arm. Good work, team. This might be more challenging if you're standing, so you're welcome to do opposite knee and arm. Few more seconds, and then we're going to go into uppercut. So we're getting the boxing back. Left knee and arm, raise, lower, one more, raise, lower. Okay, so for our uppercuts, we're going to have our feet planted. Our hands are going to be in fists. Our elbows are going to be in towards us and in front of our body. And our uppercuts are going to be like a scooping motion. So we're going to take our left hand, scoop up and towards us, right hand up towards us. So one arm at a time. Good work, team. You can pick up the pace. Try to move at your arms here. Again, we're trying to keep our lower body stationary. So that's going to, we're going to want to engage our core to help keep our body from swaying. Good work, team. Keep those elbows in front of you. So you don't want to be pushing back like this. So if you see, this is what we don't want to do. We want to keep it in front. So focus on making those scooping motions going up and towards you, up towards. Good work, everyone. We want to try and get a steady rhythm here. Awesome work. Few more seconds. Working at that 3 on the dyspnea scale.
Holy.
And in 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab that drink of water, take a break. How are those 2 exercises for everyone?
Hard on the shoulders.
The shoulders are working today.
Yes.
If they're feeling too sore or if you're getting fatigued, we can change it up and we can focus on our lower body. So our next round, I will give a suggestion for our lower body if the shoulders are working too hard for some people. So we have our 30-second rest right now. Good work, everyone. We have 2 more sets of those, and then we'll be getting into our strength training, and then our cool down to end off the session. Okay, if we are ready, we're going to go into our fun run. So if your shoulders need a little bit of a break, take out the arm movements and focus on your legs. So again, we're bringing our opposite knee and arm up and back. You can take out the arm movements if you need to. Knee and arm and back. We're doing opposite to start, and then we'll go into same side. Up and back, up and back. Hold on to a stable surface if you are performing this while standing. And same thing, you can be holding onto that surface with one hand, or you can do 2 hands if you need to just give your shoulders and arms a rest. Okay, let's do same side. So right arm, right leg, lower. Left arm, left leg, lower. Good work, team. Gonna have to engage that core so we can bring our knee up and keeping our body stationary. Okay, 2 more, arm and knee, last one, and lower. Okay, let's go back into our uppercut. So again, hands in fist, elbows are tucked in, not going behind our body, we're going forward, scooping motion. Keep that core tight. That's gonna stop us from swaying like this. We wanna try and keep our body stationary so that we're moving our arms. Good work, everyone. Focus on our breathing. You can pick up the pace or you can slow it down. Again, we're trying to aim for that moderate intensity, so around a 3 on the dyspnea scale or breathlessness scale. If you need to take a break, that is totally okay. Just listen to your body. About 10 more seconds, then we have our 30-second rest. Good work, team. 3, 2, 1, and break. Give those arms a shake. Roll out your shoulders. Practice that breathing. If we want that active rest, we can do our toe and heel tap. Good work, everyone. Okay, a few more seconds of our rest and we'll get back into it with our fun run. Same thing if your shoulders need a break or your upper body just needs to take a rest, focus on bringing those knees up. Okay, so we're sitting up tall or we're standing up tall and we're doing opposite knee to opposite arm. Let's bring our left knee up, right arm up, lower to center, and same thing. So you can exhale as you lower your arms and legs, and inhale as you rise that knee and raise that arm. Good work, everyone. This is our last set, so you got it. Doing amazing. And in 3, 2, 1, we're switching, so we're doing same side. Arm and leg, same side. So right knee, right arm, left knee, left arm. Bring it back to center. We want to make sure that our foot is planted and our arm is down before we start with our next arm and leg. Good work, team. Okay, 2 more. Up, down, and rest. We're going into our uppercut, hands and fists below near your chest, elbows in, scooping motion. Bring those hands up and forward. So you're making a little circle with those arms. Good job, team. Keep that core engaged. We want to focus on keeping our chest up as we perform this. So we're going to be bending forward at our waist. That's going to help with getting that air in and out of our lungs. So keep that chest up nice and tall. Find a steady breathing rate. Awesome work, everyone. This is our last cardio exercise for this session. You got it. Push, push, push. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome, awesome work, team. Give those arms a shake, roll those shoulders out, and grab a drink of water. Focus on bringing that heart rate down, go into your recovery position. So next up for this session is our strength training. So I want us to grab a resistance band. So I have mine right here. So if you have something that looks like this, that would be amazing. I'm going to give our body a little bit of a rest, and then we will get into our strength training. Our first exercise is going to be rows. Okay, so how the strength training exercise is going to work, how our rows, we're going to have our feet out in front of you. If you are standing during the exercises, maybe it's time to take a seat so that we can do this properly. And we're going to put our resistance band on the back of our feet like this, and our hands are going to be holding both ends. You can even twist the band to be twisted in your hand, so that's going to give you more support, and you're tightening up on that band, so it's going to be a little bit harder, to let you know. So we're going to keep our elbows into our sides like this, and we're going to keep our shoulders down. So they shouldn't be crunched up, they should be down. And our goal is to bring our elbows back behind us while squeezing our shoulder blades together. And now we're going to relax, bringing our elbows forwards. We're extending our elbows. Our hands are going to go near our knees, and we're going to repeat that. So bring those elbows back behind your body, squeeze your shoulder blades, and forward. So we're performing 12 reps. Exhale as you extend those elbows. Inhale as you bring them back. So we're just going at a slow to moderate pace. Squeeze those shoulder blades back behind you and extend your elbows. If you don't have a resistance band, you're welcome to mimic this motion. You don't need a resistance band, or you can use soup cans, or you can use dumbbells, and you still have some type of weight that you are carrying. Good work, everyone. Let's push for 3 more reps. And last rep. And relax. So as we're resting our upper body, we're going to do a lower body exercise. So I want us to take our resistance band, and we're going to wrap it around our thighs. So you don't have to tie it. You can just wrap it and hold it there with your hands. And we're going to be doing a hip abduction exercise. So you can scooch to the edge of your chair, and we're going to keep our left foot stationary or planted into the ground. And we're going to take our right foot and we're going to bring it out to the right and bring it back in. And we're going to do this 12 times. Bring that foot out and in. So we want to try and keep our band from moving. So that's why we're going to hold onto it with both of our hands. And we're going to bring that foot out and back in. So you should feel this in the hip muscles of your right hip, or your right hip, I should say. And try to keep your left foot planted on the ground. To make this more challenging, you can tighten up on your resistance band. To make this less challenging, I want you to loosen up on your resistance band. Or we can drop the resistance band altogether, and we can just focus on bringing that foot out and in. 2 more, and then we're going to do the same thing with our left foot. Out and in, okay, and rest. Now we're taking that right foot, we're planting it into the ground, and we're going to now move our left foot out and move it in. Out and in. Make sure you're holding on to that resistance band. Out and in. Good job, team. Bring that out and in. Exhale as you bring that leg back to center. Inhale as you step to the side. Keep that right foot planted into the ground. Push for 2 more. Last one. And rest. We can untangle our legs and take a break. Focus on our breathing. Rest those muscles. Grab a drink of water. So we're going to be performing that 2 more times. So we're doing 3 sets total. So it's good to take our rest period, make sure we are relaxing our muscles. Everybody still doing okay? I see some nods. Perfect. Okay, team, we're going to go back into our rows. So let's grab our resistance bands and put it under our feet. Heels are planted on the ground. You can have a slight bend in your knees. You don't have to extend your knees all the way. Hands are holding onto the resistance band on both ends. Keep those shoulders down and back. And we're bringing our elbows back towards our body. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring them forward. Extend those elbows. Bring them back. Forward, exhale and extend. Rep number 3, we're pushing for 12. Keep those elbows close to your sides. And again, we should have a space between our back and the back of the chair, so we have room for our elbows to push back. Keep those shoulders down, squeeze those shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale back, exhale forward. If you want to make this more challenging, you can tighten up on your resistance band so you can move your hands down. That's going to give you more resistance. If you want to make this less challenging, loosen up on your resistance band. Go for 2 more. Last one. And rest. Now we're going to do our hip abduction. So we're going to, again, wrap our resistance band under and over our leg, starting with our right hip. Keep your left foot planted into the ground. Hold onto your resistance band with both hands. And we're going to bring that right foot out and step it back. We're performing 12. Out and back. Step out, bring it back. Focus on your breathing. Exhale as you go back to center. Over halfway there. When we step out, we want to make sure our foot is planted into the ground before we go back to center. So you can pause briefly and return. So working our hip muscles. Push for 2 more. Last one. Now we're switching sides. Keep your right foot planted. Let's move our left foot out and in. Out and in. Good work, team. Push for 12. And same thing, if you need to make this less challenging, I want you to loosen up on your resistance band or drop your resistance band. If you want to make this more challenging, we're going to make the resistance tighter. Good work, everyone. Two more. Out and in and rest. So we can untangle our resistance band. We're just going to keep this with us though. We have one more set and then we'll be going into our cool down. So same thing as every rest period. Our focus is bringing down our heart rate, relaxing our muscles, bring that breathing down to a 1 on your dyspnea scale. And we can do that by going into our recovery position. We're going to rest for a few more seconds and then we're going to get back into it. If your body needs a little bit longer of a rest, just please take that extra moment and then join us when you're feeling ready. But we're going to end off our session going back into our rows. Get that resistance band under your feet. Keep your heels planted into the ground. Hands are in both or holding on to the ends of our resistance band. And we're starting off with our elbows extended. So our hands are going to be near our knees. We're going to pull our resistance band, bring our elbows back behind us, squeeze those shoulder blades, and return to center. And pull, squeeze, return. Good work, everyone. Get those elbows behind you and extend those elbows. Halfway there. So we're always keeping our elbows in and your hands can follow along your legs. Push for 2 more. Last one. Rest. Good work, team. Okay, let's finish this off with our hip abductors and we are going to take our band, twist it. We're going to wrap our legs or our thighs in the band, starting with our right hip. So plant that left foot in the ground and we're bringing our right foot out, step it back, out and back. Good work, team. Out and back. Rep number 6, halfway there, out, bring it back. Focus on our breathing. And 2 more. And 12, switch legs. So we're bringing our left foot out, bring it back to center, out, back. Our right foot is planted into the ground. Good work, everyone. Halfway there. Again, when we step out, we want our foot to touch the ground. And then we bring it back. So you can pause very briefly. Push for 2 more. 1 last rep. And 2. Awesome, awesome work, everyone. Let's drop that band to the ground. And now we are in our cool down. So we're gonna focus on doing some stretches with the body parts that we work. So let's start off with some neck flexion and extension. So we're going to keep our body nice and straight, relax your shoulder. I want you to look up to the ceiling and down to the ground. Keep those neck muscles stacked on top of each other. Look up. Exhale, down. Just perform this nice and slow. Focus on your breathing. Up to the sky and down to the ground. Good work. 1 more. Up to the ceiling. Down to the floor. Back to center. Let's do some shoulder stretches. So we're going to bring our arm out in front of us, across our body, hold it there with our left hand, either below or above the elbow. Make sure your shoulder is away from your ear. So you should feel this in your right shoulder muscles. Hold it there for a little bit. You can keep your left elbow near your side to help with holding the right arm. Good work, everyone. Let's go back to center. Lower that hand. Same thing with our left arm. Up to shoulder height, across our body. Hold it there with your right arm, below or above the elbow. You can stretch those fingertips to the right side of the room. Feel this stretch in your left shoulder. Always focus on your breathing throughout the cool down. So we just want to get that heart rate and our breathing down as we stretch out the muscles we were exercising. Let's go back to center, lower. Now we're going to do a tricep stretch. So I want us to bring our right arm up to the sky. We're going to drop our hand behind our head. You should feel this stretch in your right tricep right here. You're welcome to have your left hand on top of your elbow to hold it there. If that's too challenging, I just want you to focus on keeping that arm up. And if it's too challenging to drop your hand behind your head, just go where it feels comfortable, whether it be there or you have to keep it up. Just listen to your body. And let's stretch that arm up, lower to our side. Same thing with our left arm, all the way up. Inhale. Exhale as we drop that hand behind our head. Feel the stretch in your left tricep. I want us to practice some belly breathing now during our cool down. So try to get that air into your belly. So we can put a hand on our belly and we can feel our belly pushing out as we inhale. And exhale, push that belly in. Good work, team. Stretch that arm up, lower, and we're going to finish off our cool down with a hamstring stretch. So I just want us to take our right heel, plant it into the ground out in front of us, extend our knee, and now we're going to hinge forward at our hips. Keep your chest up, keep your back straight. So you can point your toes to the sky and you're going to feel a stretch in your calf muscle. When you lean forward, you'll also feel stretch in your hamstring muscle. So that's the muscle, the back side of your leg. If that's too challenging, you can just drop your toes to the ground, and that's going to let us focus on our hamstring. But if we point our toes, we're going to feel a stretch in our calf muscles. And again, we're hinging at our hips. We want to keep our chest up. We can rise up, bring this foot back. Same thing with our left foot. Plant those left heels or that left heel into the ground. Or again, if that's too much, just have your toes pointed down. We're hinging forward at our hips. Keep your knee extended. Focus on our breathing. So we can focus on our belly breathing still. So getting that air into your belly. Okay, team, now we can go back to center, rise up, and that completes our exercise class for today. Awesome.